Hello, hello. Welcome back to the What We Said podcast, everybody. And happy Thursday. How are you guys?
How are we always on the same wavelength matching? Well,
I don't know.
We're not always, actually. But today we're looking in sync.
We're looking chic.
Yep.
In the all black looks.
Remember when I used to not wear black ever?
Mm-hmm.
That was like a personality trait of mine. Mm-hmm. And now, dare I say, it's been a go-to lately. Mm-hmm. The all black moment.
I love black.
It just looks so put together. Mm-hmm. And I feel so I feel like I have my life under control when I wear an all black outfit. I really do. Something about it just hits lately.
I agree.
Maybe it's this time of year, winter.
Yeah. I love an all black look. I saw something about how people in maybe could just be pulling this out of my actual butt, but people in Scandinavia usually wear like black in the winter. Like that's their go-to. I think it maybe like Swedish girls like wear like all black in the winter.
I can
it's
see
like
that.
Their go-to.
Well, our friend Lucy only wears black. Mm-hmm. Like that's an actual thing.
Yeah.
I remember when I was on a trip with her and she borrowed my blue sweatshirt and it was a jump scare. Like, cause she was cold and I had a crew
It turns
neck.
black. She like puts it on, turns black.
Literally, I had a crew neck. It was like dark blue too. And seeing it on her, I was like, I'm shook. I haven't seen you in a color in so long. But she has taught me that there are no rules. Like she wears all black because that's what she feels like I actually don't know exactly the reasoning, but she just likes wearing all black. And so that's her thing. And she genuinely does not wear color. Yeah. Like ever. And I feel like sometimes like lately I'll be wearing all black a lot and I'm like, wait, I've already done that like yesterday. And I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
I can wear whatever I want.
Who says you can't wear all black?
Who sings that?
Hannah Montana. No.
Dang.
No. I'm so sorry, Selena.
Our friend Selena? No, I'm sorry because I literally didn't know who sang it.
Hannah Montana's been on my mind because of the 20th
anniversary.
Yes. So that's why I said that. I'm so sorry, my dear close friend Selena. How could I forget?
I have two thoughts. The reason I wanted to bring that up is to segue into something that is really special to me. Guess who liked my latest reel?
Ooh. Selena.
Hillary Duff.
Oh, wow.
I just got a notification. Hillary Duff liked your reel. What was the reel? The reel was about how you shouldn't be scared to be disliked by losers. Guess who else liked it?
Ashley Tisdale.
Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh, I thought that's what you were going to say. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. That would be some real inside intel. No, Stassi Schroeder.
Love.
But when I was getting these notifications, I was thinking, like the fact that this is hitting home to these very successful women means, it's got some nuggets of truth in there.
Yes.
Which I didn't make that up. Like I've seen that on many videos. I was just spreading the gospel, if you will, of don't be scared to be disliked by losers.
Don't be disliked by losers. Okay, it's very sad to be disliked by losers.
Don't be scared. And yeah, that was really validating. I wasn't expecting that. That was a fun little notification. I don't know why.
I liked it too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know why it gives me notifications when probably more people with more followers like it. It's like at the top or something.
That's crazy.
I don't know how I was even seeing those, but yeah. I've been thinking about Hillary Duff lately.
Yeah, she's having
a little resurgence. Like she came out with a new album and she's doing a little tour.
Yeah, she made some
I shouldn't say
content. I've seen some content of hers like going through her closet. Love it. She looks amazing.
Yeah, she does. She looks gorgeous as always. Anyway, I don't remember. Oh, the second thought was that I've seen people giving Alex Cooper backlash for being the one to host the 20th anniversary, which when is that, by the way?
I think it's in March.
Okay. But I have to say, Alex Cooper has rebranded pretty successfully. Pretty successfully, duh. She's probably like the number one female podcaster, but also, I just remember thinking, I never listened to Call Her Daddy before when it was her and Sophia, so I don't know about that lore as much because I wasn't an OG. And I don't really listen to her podcast unless I'm interested in someone that's on it. But I just remember thinking, when she kind of started this new era of interviewing people and just the direction it was going, I have to say I was one What is it called when you don't believe something's going to work?
Not
a hater, but like I just was like, oh, I don't.
a skeptic.
Yeah, skeptic. I just felt like, I don't know, going from a duo podcast to then like interviewing very important people. It just felt like very random to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is an interesting side quest. Becomes so famous and more popular and like is probably so insanely rich and actually so successful. I'm like, well,
you're taking notes.
Yeah, I'm like, I will now be quitting our
but
podcast
from a
to
duo,
create a side
I
quest.
did think it'd be done, but now I know it's possible.
No, it really did shock me.
Yeah.
I truly believe if you were like, I don't want to do the podcast anymore, I would fully give up.
On podcasting?
Yeah, don't you think you would?
100%.
Well, actually, I'm like, wouldn't you as well? Grabs your leg.
I'm like, that's in our blood oath. Yeah.
No, I just, not give up, but I guess that's essentially what she did is completely switch it. I'm like, I guess do my own thing completely different, but I can't even imagine trying
to do
the same thing without the person you've been doing it with and like without that banter. I genuinely can't imagine just going from that to like being on your own and I don't know. That's a lot.
Just becoming basically an interviewer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a very different, very big switch from talking about what they were talking about.
Yeah. I also don't like to criticize her too much. And it like sometimes bothers me that she does get a lot of criticism because tale as old as time, I do feel like it is because she is a woman and like I don't like to add to that narrative. Sometimes I haven't always loved her interviews, but I do like some of them. And I feel like she obviously is very talented and very strategic to have built this. Like, I think she deserves some flowers for sure. I don't know her personally. I don't know what the drama is with her and who was in the right in that situation. But also, if I was Sophia, I would be pissed.
Yeah. Well, she's a podcast too.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I would be pissed.
Yeah.
Your friend, just your best friend that you had this huge business venture just goes off and like, because also it's kind of reaffirming.
But how long was their podcast? I want to say their podcast was only a thing.
Not that long.
For like a year or something, or like maybe 2 years before that whole thing happened. So it's almost like, but it's crazy that she was like the #1 podcast as Call Her Daddy and then like the previous Call Her Daddy and then this Call Her Daddy.
Like there's something to that. And I don't know if it's a lot of she's just backed by the right people.
Yeah, or strategy.
People who wanted to throw money and were down to like invest in it. Because I do feel like you obviously have to be talented, but also if you throw money and have the right people behind you at the right thing, like I think a lot of things can be successful. Like they are creating these connections to where she can get these massive celebrities on. Like, okay, well, yeah, people are probably going to tune in to listen to a huge celebrity talk about something.
Yes.
So it makes sense.
And the celebrities obviously like her. She's obviously good at networking. She's obviously like a good person to work with because a lot of the celebrities will come back too.
Right.
Do like a second interview. So that says something as well.
And it says something about the reach of it because I don't know if I was saying this on the podcast or just to you, Chelsey, but I was watching this thing that was saying that like for instance, on Wicked's press tour, Cynthia and Ariana went on, the Today Show. They went on, the Tonight Show is what I was picturing. But they did. They went on they went on a press tour on all these different talk shows and stuff. And the podcast that they were on got way more views than the talk shows they were on. Got more views than Jimmy Fallon, got more views than all of that stuff. And so people are starting to see the value in that. And I mean, the podcast industry has been growing a ton since it's begun, obviously. But now that she does have such a popular show, that's a huge asset to celebrities who are, writing a new book or they're going to be on a new show or they come off Love Island. Like there's so many eyes on her show that's a big asset to them. And they're an asset to her as well. I guess it's kind of like a give and take, but that's likely to get, millions of views, which is more than these actual TV shows sometimes.
I know, it's crazy. And like the shareability of those versus like a TV show too.
Yeah.
Is massive as well.
It's a whole different medium. Anyway, that's just like did you ever watch her documentary? I need to watch that because I feel like I would get more insight into the things I'm wondering about. I don't know if she talked about her falling out with Sophia and all of that anyway. But, what I was going to say is it would also be salt in the wound because I think that, Alex's whole narrative about Sophia was that she like didn't do enough work. Like she was like, she didn't pick up her slack. Like I did everything type of thing. And it's like, whether or not that's true, to see where Call Her Daddy is now it's like reaffirming that idea. So I feel like, again, whether or not that is true, if it's not, that's probably extra frustrating for Sophia to be like, cool. The narrative, you know, has been that like I'm not a hard worker and then she just blows up and I'm still, I don't know. That would be so frustrating. But I have no idea what the truth of it all is. It just, I'm actually surprised by how much it still continues to be just huge. Yes. And it just continues to grow. And she's always like the host of these things. Like the host of the 20th reunion, the blah, 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 having on all these just massive people. I'm always like, whoa, okay.
I know.
Guess it's still popping. Like people are still listening, obviously.
I think we're just so used to like such a short cycle of relevancy where it's like, oh, if someone has their moment, you expect it to die down.
And quickly. Yeah.
And when they don't, when they do the opposite, they just like keep growing and growing. It's a anomaly.
It's true. Her starting the Unwell Network and then the Unwell brand of the like beverages and stuff. I don't know. I'm just like, whoa, she's really like.
Yeah, we're just used to seeing people fall off.
Seriously, she's not falling off.
No,
whoever her team is backing her. They're like doing a great job. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, wasn't expecting to go down that rabbit hole, but here we are.
I am just so excited and so grateful for this next sponsor, NoCD. If you've ever felt like your brain won't stop looking for the next thing that could go wrong, and maybe you can just never relax and enjoy life no matter how much you want to. Oh, yep, I've been there, mama, plenty of times for a long period of time. Didn't know what was wrong with me. Thankfully, Abby told me about NoCD, and she had already been diagnosed with OCD, and so I had somewhere to turn to and get answers for why I was feeling the way that I was feeling, and basically was starting to feel really, I basically stopped trusting myself, and that is not a very comfortable feeling within yourself, to stop trusting your own brain. And I'm so grateful that I found NoCD when I did. That's actually where I went to get diagnosed with OCD and where I went for treatment and where I currently go for therapy. NoCD is the world's leading OCD treatment provider, and all of their licensed therapists specialize in ERP. So real OCD is a very serious condition when unwanted, distressing thoughts called intrusive thoughts get stuck on repeat in your mind and you feel driven to engage in certain behaviors, which they call compulsions, to try to make them stop. Intrusive thoughts are very disturbing and feel totally out of character. They can be about anything, but they'll focus often on people or things that we care about, making them very hard to ignore and very alarming and very distressing. So if you are dealing with this, it's not fun. I've been there. It's very confusing. It's very scary. It's very isolating. I personally know how exhausting and debilitating OCD can be and how it can really feel like it just takes your life and your freedom away from you. I could literally cry talking about NoCD. I love my NoCD therapist. And something that should give you hope as well, if you think you have OCD or maybe you do have OCD, is learning that OCD is actually one of the most treatable mental health conditions when you get the right kind of specialized therapy, keyword right kind. ERP, exposure and response prevention, is proven to be the most effective treatment. Regular talk therapy actually is not recommended and actually can make OCD worse. So I've been in positions before where I'm at therapy and spoiler alert, I'm actually ruminating for an hour with my therapist, just talking about it over and over again. So it's really important to have the right kind of specialized therapy. So to learn more about starting OCD therapy with NoCD, go to nocd.com and book a free call with their team. That's nocd.com. Go check it out. Well, shall we get into our favorites of the month?
Yes.
Or is there anything else that you had to talk about?
No. I've just been scheming and I've been fiending to do this episode again.
Same.
I love a favorites episode.
I know.
And I'm happy we're doing these. We're going to be sharing our February favorites with you guys. And we've been scheming over the month. We've been jotting down things that... Only obsessed tier things are making it to this list, by the way. We're not just talking about something little that, we thought about once. No, this is stuff that really, really good, really, really life-changing, really obsessed.
Yes.
Okay, that's what's making it on this list.
I want to start off by saying this month I've been sick the entire month. So if mine are a little sickly themed, just know that that's why. I've really been trying.
She's like Sudafed.
Yeah. Literally Sudafed. If I was being honest, the things on my list would be Motrin, Sudafed, Kleenex, the brand, and tissues.
Nasal thing you've been doing?
I actually wrote that one down as my number one because I need to spread the good word of the Navage. That's what it's called, and I love that name. So our friend Meg told me about this thing. I'll start off with this one, okay?
Very chic name.
I'm almost through my sickness. It was like the flu turned into sinus infection. So I'm starting antibiotics. Horrible. Hell. Have actually been home, but also not just like, oh, I get to be cozy and home and like just like get stuff done. I'm like, no, I'm sick at home. So it's like, anyways.
And we just were talking about this. Being sick at home when you're a parent is not the same as when you can just like lay around and watch
shows
TV.
all day.
Yes, and just like have your Kleenex. Like it requires something so different of you when you're sick at home. You can't just lay around. So it's actually a new level of hell unlocked. It's because you have to keep going about your life.
Yes.
Wow. I was not aware of that, obviously, until I had a kid, and I'm just like, this is very humbling.
It should be illegal to be sick. Like they should have people you can call that will take over for you when you're sick.
911 emergency.
Literally, sick parent, I need someone to sub in, because it's just like no one else can do the job, especially when we were sick. Nick and I were both sick, and the boys were both sick, going through different waves. Horrible. Nick and I both got sinus infections from this sickness. Anyways, we're past it. But something that actually was amazing, my friend, our friend, I should say, Meg, told me about this nasal rinse. So I've been doing nasal rinses for a long time, right? Okay, the deviated septums girlies know, allergy girlies know. It's really good to do saline rinses in your nose. They have like sprays you can do, and then you just like gently blow. They have ones like a neti pot where you like pour it in and it like drips out the other side. Whatever. They're really good for you, and they're good for your sinuses to like clear out bacteria and get things that are stuck in there unstuck, okay? This thing is next level. It actually took me a couple times of practicing before I got the hang of it. Basically, it's like a big, huge thing that you put one suction thing, nose piece, into one nostril and another one in the other nostril. So both nostrils are completely suctioned with these two little, whatever, nose pieces. And then you have saline, like a saline solution at the top, and it sprays it into one nostril and then it sucks it out the other. So you're getting like, so not only
the neti pot is kind of like just dripping out.
Yes, it's just dripping, and like you kind of just sit there and it will kind of pour itself out. You have to lean over. You stand up straight, you do it. It literally like will suction, and you have to breathe out of your mouth. The first couple times I thought I was waterboarding myself. I was like actually drinking it. But once I got the hang of it, you guys, the things that came out of that machine were unbelievable, and it is so satisfying. I can't even, when like being this congested as I was, it was so nice. But then 5 minutes later, I would like get congested again because it was just like the never ending mucus. But I can tell, like for a day when I just have like allergies or something and I'm just a little bit congested, to just clear myself out.
Is it kind of like a baby nose sucker? Like, is that the same idea where it like really sucks it out?
Yeah. And I have been showing Case and Elwood, I'm like, mommy sucks her nose too. Mommy sucks her nose too. Look, it's so nice. And I'm like, you guys, you should love having this happen to you.
Because so much relief.
It's so much relief. Instant relief where you can breathe better literally instantly. Anyways, it's called Navage. So good. If you're sinus struggling girly like myself, definitely invest in one. I think it's good to do even when you're not sick. You know, Chinese medicine, I've heard, they say it's good to do saline rinses and rinse out your mouth. Like when you get home from somewhere, like especially at the airport or something where there's a lot of germs, you got to get rid of the bacteria, because the virus can be in your nose. And if you rinse it out, you know, you might be able to fight it off easier than if it sits in your nose for a long time. And then, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, I need to do it literally in this moment, but
love it. I need to do that when I get off a plane because that's always the culprit.
Yeah.
The airport germs. Let me pull up my list to unveil my number one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Unveil.
This number one is something you taught me about, actually.
Oh.
The send later option for texts. This is my new personality. And honestly, everyone that I talk to about it doesn't know about it. So maybe a lot of you do, but maybe a lot of you don't. If you have an iPhone and you go to send a text to whoever, if you click on the left, I think it's like a plus sign on the left, which is how
like you would go to add a photo.
Yeah, where you would add like a photo or anything. You click that plus sign like after you've typed the message, and it will say, or before I guess, and it will say send later. If you scroll down just a little bit, it will say send later. Okay, the way this has actually been life-changing for me, because a lot of times I will have a lot of thoughts at night of like, oh, I should send that to Beth about this video that I made. And I'll have an idea about something for us for the podcast and whatever. And normally I would either, if it's someone close to me, I don't really mind texting them later at night. But like when it's work stuff, I just feel like it's almost rude, like to text Beth at 11 p.m. or 10 p.m. and be like, hey, just had this thought. So then I'll usually, before, I would like either type it out if I already had the thought, and I would put on my to-do list, send this text at 8 a.m. It's giving when my mom would put a sock over her phone so that and put it by her bedside so that the vibrations wouldn't wake her up. Before, like she's like, oh, I don't want to get a call and like, or whatever, the vibrating to wake me up. So she would put her phone in a sock. And I said, do you know about just turning your phone on silent?
Oh, this is recently.
It was like however many years ago.
Oh, wow.
Now I'll just go through at night, not even necessarily super late, but even if it's like 8 or 9 p.m., I'll just go through all my thoughts and I will just click the send later option and schedule it to be sent at like 8 or 9 a.m. the next day. And I just feel so good at night going to bed knowing I got all my ducks in a row. I didn't forget about anything. I didn't have to like type out a text and put on my to-do list, make sure to send this in the morning. It's all done.
It's already done.
Truly, so nice. I think for my personality specifically, like I told Leif about it. He's like, oh, cool. I'm like, you're never going to use that. Like for my personality, this is so nice. It just makes me feel like everything's more streamlined.
It's really nice to have in your back pocket. Maybe if you don't use it all the time, but even if you can, if you want to text somebody, even if it's not related to work, but you remember like at 11, I need to like check in with this person. Or I want to say like, I'm thinking about them, but it's weird to text them at 12, or whatever.
Exactly.
Just send it for tomorrow at like 11:02 a.m.
I've been doing it for birthday texts. Like I'll remember it's someone's birthday the next day. I'll schedule it to be sent to them at 9 a.m.
Nice. Yeah.
Like I've just been I use it every single day. I use it every night.
Really? Okay, wow.
It's like my new routine. Like I'll go through all the thoughts that I have because this is a common thing for me is I'll think about, okay, that person's birthday is tomorrow. So I need to
go through the whole year. You like schedule out people's birthdays.
Literally. No, but I'll just be, kind of winding down for the night. I'm like, okay, I need to remember to send that birthday text. I need to remember to, I have an appointment with this person for my house tomorrow. So I need to remember to send them that. But now I just can, instead of doing the to-do list thing, I can just actually type it out and just schedule it.
Wow. Love that.
It's amazing. Use it every day. Truly.
That's great.
Obsessed. Thanks for telling me about it.
You're welcome. I didn't know it was going to be so life-changing.
No, literally. Do you use it a lot or how did you find out about it? You just saw it and you're like, oh, that's nice.
No, I don't know. I don't know how. I just it downloaded to me. I don't know.
Came to you in a vision?
Yeah, it came to me in a vision. I don't know how I knew about it. But I don't use it that often. It's like, usually I'll use it for work things.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, I need to remember to send this in the morning, but I can't like say it right now. But I don't use it like every day for sure. But it is nice.
Yeah, it's been nice. Maybe every day is a stretch, but most days I'd say.
Yeah. No, it is really nice.
Love it.
Okay. My next one is a thing that I saw on Substack. It was just like a little note from somebody, but then a lot of people are commenting and whatever. It's called having a monthly 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of this?
No.
Basically, I mean, it's not groundbreaking, but it's something fun that I think going into these, like this year at least, not something I'm like, I'm going to do this every month for the rest of my life, but it's a monthly 10, like things you want to do that month.
10 things you want to do, like a list?
Yes. So I started making one for March. And it's kind of nice to just be able to think of the month and like, okay, that's spring. Like there's spring activities. What do I want to get done this month? And I don't know why the way that it's framed is just exciting to me. Like having this little to-do list where you can say like, oh, I want to have at least one night, walking at sunset on the beach or whatever.
Yeah.
But I have like, okay, in March, I need to plant strawberries because that's when, the season, whatever. I have a couple of mine already. I'm not going to share all of them, but like go, take the boys to the library for a date or it can be business related. Like, okay, I'm going to start this month or, have like your monthly 10 and then by the end of the month, you try and knock all 10 out. So you can make them as like much, you can make them as like high or as demanding or as like easy as you want them to be. But it's a fun way to kind of like a summer bucket list, but per month. And just kind of keep your eye on the prize of your goals. Like one of mine is like to try a new workout place that I've never tried before. Like one that isn't very popular. Just things like that.
I like that. So there's no specific categories. It's just whatever you want.
It's just like a monthly
just open-ended, which is kind of nice because then it can just kind of go into anything. I love when people make little challenges or things like that and they're just like these cute little catchphrases or something, because even though
they stick.
Yes. Even though it's so easy and it's like not groundbreaking, it's inspiring, or it just like makes you look at it in a different way. That's a good way to frame. Like, I feel like I've tried to do things like that in the past where it's like, okay, this month I want to have like one girls' night. I want to do this, but to have it be like the monthly 10 is cute.
Yes, it's cute. And nice. You can kind of add different categories to it where it's like, it could be social, it could be work, it could be, around the house. Like, okay, in March, I want to reorganize my pantry or whatever it is. And also it's nice to have 10 because it is kind of a lot, but also you can be like, I'm just going to do these 10 and I don't have to worry about doing a million things because I feel like I can just like go on and on and on about things that I need to do. But if I just like, get it down to 10 of my priorities where it's like, even like renew my passport or whatever, like go to the DMV, all the annoying things as well.
Oh, I need to add that one to my monthly 10, unfortunately.
Things like that. It's nice to, just have it streamlined for you.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
I'm very excited about my March 10.
Cute.
It was a little too late for February, but
I loved your recent Substack article.
Oh, thank you.
Also, Chelsey didn't mention that she's famous on Substack to me, and
I know it's crazy. I got 100 likes.
No, Chelsea, 1,000.
Yeah, like one or two. It's so crazy how
that's crazy.
Thank you. It's so crazy how Substack, like how TikTok and Instagram has absolutely morphed my brain and just made numbers seem not real. That Substack, for some reason, it's like if I get 5 likes or even one restack,
you really feel those individual people.
Oh my gosh, 5 people read this and liked it enough to like it. Like they really hit. The numbers hit.
No, it's
like
true.
It's giving me dopamine. But TikTok and Instagram, it's like you could get a video that has 10,000 likes and it's like that flopped. 10,000 people?
It's so true.
10,000 people saw that? It's huge. That's a lot of people. But it just morphs your brain into just actual mush and brain rot.
It's true.
I don't know.
No, I've been on waves with Substack where, and never do I dislike it. That's not what I mean. I just go through waves where I'm using it a lot more and I'm on it a lot more. And then just times when I kind of forget about it for like a few weeks and I'm like, wait, I need to revisit. I'm on my grind right now where I've been on it a lot more, probably just because I've been bricked out of everything else. It's my new dopamine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it really just always makes me feel good. Like I love my current algorithm. And the reason I say that is because I was scrolling and I saw a post. I'm like, oh, cute. And I like it. And it's like thousands of likes. I'm like, oh, slay. And I like keep scrolling. I see another one of yours. It's like thousands. I'm like, oh, she's a Substacker.
I'm screaming.
I was very impressed. But anyway, I feel like, Substack is just such a fun.
It's so fun.
Such a fun social media app. It doesn't feel super, it's not yet, what's the word? Like
a dumpster?
Yeah. I don't want to say desecrated. What's the word I'm looking for? Like it hasn't been corrupted yet. Yeah. Pinterest,
it's getting
close. You're getting there. You're getting close and you're not there yet. And I'm still obsessed. But the ads and like the certain things I'm starting to see pop up, I'm like, no. That's not what we're doing here.
The videos with sound, it's like, come to Sprouts. Like in some loud video. I'm like, am I on TikTok?
No, what are you doing here?
And it's every other freaking picture.
Yeah, you're really pushing me.
No, it's actually so bad. Remember when Pinterest was no ads?
So pure.
Oh, it was so pure. I love it. Substack I just love it so much. I've been like forcing myself to just sit down and do it because I feel like it's so good for inspiration. Like I'm like, okay, I love thinking these thoughts and I love like putting these things together. So I just need to actually do it. And like the more I do it, the more I'm like practiced in expressing my creativity. And blogging's back, I guess. It's like it's reminding me of Blogspot. I don't know why. I just love it. I loved Blogspot. The other thing that I love about Substack is that I was telling you and Kate about this. I don't spend hours doom scrolling on there. I can't physically spend that long on there.
It's not stimulating enough.
No, and that's why I love it. It's like I can look at a couple notes, get inspired, and then maybe I'll read an article, and then after the article, like I'll log off.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be. And I love that.
No, it's true. It's not. That's what is such a contrast. That's when you realize how stimulating these other apps are, is because reading is just less stimulating than like watching a super, quick form video. Like it just is.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, I'm just loving Substack. And I was going to say this opens up an interesting conversation because we're like, it's not corrupted by ads. And this is different because we're individual people. We're not a massive billion-dollar corporation. Okay, I understand that. But like, it does beg the question, like when people complain about podcast ads, like I've always been of the belief it's like, okay, there's commercials on TV, like, these are individual people putting out free entertainment for you. So it's like, are they not allowed to make money? Like,
yeah.
But then here we are complaining about Pinterest ads, and they could be like, well, we're just trying to make money off our app. It's like literally free for you. True. And it's like, yeah, that's fair. It just puts a different taste in your mouth when it's like a massive corporation but I was thinking, I wonder how they make money, Pinterest, because it's like, if they have a bunch of users, are they already making a ton of money just from having users? Because if so, then why do you need the ads? Like, do we always need to take it up a notch? But
probably.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I think because if I'm not mistaken, some big evil company bought Pinterest.
Probably. And I'm going to look up who it is. Because that is it's the worst when that happens. When something you love gets bought by a massive corporation.
Yeah.
Who is Pinterest owned by? Yeah. I just saw that, is it eBay bought Depop or something like that?
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
It is interesting.
Okay, the Vanguard, I don't know anything about this. It's not a big, a certain company that like I know of, so.
Isn't Vanguard a massive like financial thing?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Well, that's all we need to know about that.
If you guys were curious, the Vanguard Group and BlackRock own Pinterest.
Okay.
What?
Have they always owned it?
I don't know. Publicly traded company in April 2019.
Okay.
I thought there was a recently.
I know.
Didn't you?
I thought like Facebook bought it.
Oh, I pray no. I pray
I'm not really up to date on the tech news, but.
Me neither.
Well, that's fine, I guess, if they have ads. I would like an option to pay for it ad-free, though.
Totally. Also, this is what it is. On February 18th, eBay announced it has agreed to acquire Depop for $1.2 billion.
Wow.
Insane.
Good for eBay. They needed more money.
Yeah. I've been Depopping it up, mama.
I love Depop. Especially when you're on the hunt for...
I like my stuff. Haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your jacket. You like looked down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I love Depop. I love eBay. That was one of my favorites last month.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they're teaming up.
Same.
Go ahead.
Okay, my next one is a book. It is The Things We Cannot Say by Kelly Rimmer. This is a historical fiction novel. It's two time frames kind of going in and out of two different times. World War II in Poland and present day. It is one of the best books I've read in a long time. It was like, I just loved it so much. I thought it was so gripping and just, I was on the edge of my seat. Obviously horribly sad because given the subject matter and the time frame and everything. It took me a second to get into. I guess all books do. Like it at the very beginning, when they start going back and forth between two different times, I'm like, what? Okay, start getting confused about all the names and who everyone is, and I'm like, what is happening?
But then it comes together at the end.
Yes, and it came together pretty quickly too. Like, if something is boring me for like 20% of the book, I'm done. Like, because I can see on my Kindle exactly how much I've read, and if it's at 20% and I'm still not locked in, bye, you're done. Like, there's a million books in the world. Why would I waste my time?
Yeah.
So this one did keep my attention, and like it got it pretty quick. But at the very beginning, I was a little like, what's going on? And I just thought it was so incredibly good. Really highly recommend. If you're a historical fiction girly, I think you should definitely give it a shot. Yeah.
Will I sob?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely did cry in it for sure. I'm trying to think if I cried harder in The Nightingale and those other ones.
The Nightingale was cry after cry.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, tonight I'm crying. Tomorrow night when I'm reading, I'm crying.
4 Winds, sobbing.
Sobbing from start to finish.
Yep.
Yeah. I actually can't remember the last book I didn't cry in.
Yeah, you've been on your historical fiction grind.
Yeah, and those always make you cry. I'm reading Artist's Way, still chugging along.
I just bought it 2 days ago.
Some of these books, I don't know. It's hard to just read them in one sitting. It's like, okay, I've gotten the inspiration. It's telling me what to do. I got to go on my artist date. I got to do my morning pages. But like, I'm not like, I got to finish that book.
I know. That's how I feel about The Power of Now. I bought it. I was like so enthralled, like reading it, just like highlighting things, being like, this is everything. Forgot about it the next day. Like didn't care at all about it. I'm like, wait, it's like the most life-changing book. And then just.
No, I feel that.
It is just less stimulating, I guess. So it's not like a page turner. It's kind of like.
It's not a story really.
No.
So it's not
just
like what's
tips.
happening next.
Which I feel that way about a lot of just books that are like the books that I've read, Dopamine Nation, The Anxious Generation. Like usually at about 50 or 60% of the way through, I'm kind of like, I got the picture. Like I get what we're doing here, and I just really lose interest. Like it's really hard for me to stick with those books. I'm obsessed with them at the beginning, and I'm like so enthralled, learning so much, and then usually I just feel like they go on for a little too long. I'm like, this could have been literally half the size. We don't need more chapters about the same thing.
I agree.
I wanted to talk about, I know we need to be concise with our list.
What?
I wanted to just talk about more books I've been reading, but they didn't, well, maybe they will make the favorites.
For next week? Or for next month?
Yeah, except, I already read it. I read I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I just got done with it, so when I was making this list, it wasn't on there, but I thought it was really incredible. Have you read it?
No.
It's just so fascinating and obviously very sad. Just her whole life and her relationship with her mom is so complicated, and it's so sad what these child stars go through. Like I'm reading David Archuleta's memoir.
I need to read that.
And it's really good as well. I listened to both those on Audible because they narrate it. And I feel like that's a really good way to listen to a memoir, is if the person is narrating it, like it's even more captivating, I feel. So anytime I've been in the car, and I had a long drive to LA there and back, and so I listened to Jeanette McCurdy's book, and I finished a ton of it I got through a lot of it that way too. But both so good. I'm only probably like 40% done with David's, but it's really, really good. And just these kids that got famous young, it is so insane what the industry does to them. It's really heartbreaking. And it's just like, in Jeanette's book, she's just talking about how much she hated fame and how also it was completely her mom's dream, not hers. Like she didn't want to
That's sad.
be famous or do that at all. And it was just her mom wanted to be an actress. And so when she got old enough, she just like immediately put her into it. And she was always like, I don't want to. And she just essentially forced into it. And by 11, she was the breadwinner for her family. And in front of her, her parents would be like, oh, if Jeanette books that role, then like we won't have to worry about rent. So she felt so much pressure to keep going.
Oh,
because everything was on her shoulders, and she was 11.
Oh,
and then
sad.
Her mom would teach her. I'm sorry if there's spoilers. If you want to read it, maybe skip ahead a few. But her mom taught her about calorie restriction when she was 11.
Oh my gosh!
And was like, because she was starting to hit puberty, and so she was like, anyway. And her mom was like, if you want to slow that down, then like, there's this thing called calorie restriction, but it's like our secret.
What?
And yeah, like don't tell anyone.
Oh my gosh.
And then she would take her to a doctor's appointment or something for like a checkup, and they'd be like, we're very concerned about like, this is not normal, her weight and stuff. And the mom would be like, oh, I don't know. And meanwhile, she was like having her eat.
That's so
cut
sad.
calories. It was really sad. Like just, oh my gosh. The dynamics are so unhealthy, and it's just so sad. But the reason I was actually thinking about Call Her Daddy too, to round that out at the beginning, is because Jeanette was on Call Her Daddy recently, because she just wrote a new book that's a novel that she wrote. It's not a memoir or anything about her life, but it's like based around events. It's called Half His Age, I think. And it's about like a 17-year-old's relationship with her high school teacher or something like that. But she wrote it. And so she was going on to promote for that book, but they were talking about the other one. And I just love her. She's just so down to earth. And even in that interview, she's just so honest, like very, very brutally honest without being, I don't know what the word is, but like brash, like very earnestly honest, like just kind of an open book, but also mature and just anyway.
Emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, I really like her, and I haven't read her new book, but loved that one, even though it's obviously very sad. It's just like so fascinating to learn about these dynamics, especially going on behind the scenes of people who you watched as a kid and like thought that it just seemed so cool to be like on Disney Channel or to be on Nickelodeon.
Like the ultimate like goal.
And even David Archuleta, like that was huge. When I was young, watching him on American Idol, it was like the coolest thing ever that he was on, you know? And it's just like to see the family dynamics that were happening behind the scenes, and kind of same thing. It wasn't the same exact dynamic, but like very manipulative parents and just like things happening on behind the scenes that was just nuts. So anyway.
Sad.
Yeah. I've been in my memoir era.
Nice. I haven't read a memoir in a long time. I think the last memoir I read was Amy Poehler's like years ago.
Oh, I haven't read hers.
It's so good. I love Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
I feel like I always talk about her, but that's probably why I love her, because I read her memoir so long ago.
I need to read her memoir. Memoirs are actually probably the books that I find the most interesting, like page turner, where I just like get so engrossed in someone's story, especially if you, kind of know of them from the entertainment industry, but you don't know that much actually about them.
Yeah.
It's nice to like dive in and hear their story. Anyway, I think it's your turn.
Nice. Okay, my next one is a product, okay? And it already is viral, but I just have to like put my word out there as well that it is one of the best products you will ever use, and that is the Medicube Salmon Pink Collagen Jelly Mask. Oh my gosh. That mask is...
is that the one that Kate brought over? Kate brought over one time? We all did them? Okay.
Tana's been talking about, like, she talked about it a while ago. She was saying, there was like a clip that went viral of her being like, if I was married to Jeff Bezos, I'd make him give me the Medicube mask. They are so hydrating. When I take that mask off, like, it is the best mask for sure that I've ever tried, where it just like makes your skin feel so supple. And actually all of the Medicube products that I've tried, they have like basically like a jelly, you put it on after moisturizer and it just like sits overnight and it just makes you feel like you have like glass skin. Okay,
I need some.
Yeah, we need to do one pronto. Like it's so real what Tana said. Like I would have that on repeat. Like I need a never ending supply of that mask.
Are they expensive? Is that why?
I actually don't know how expensive like a big pack would be. But it's honestly even just the logistics of having that many, because I just want to use it all the time.
Yeah.
I brought it to Utah because it's like pretty dry there. And after like 2 days being in the snow, putting that mask on, oh my gosh, it just hydrates your skin in this way that I can't explain.
Is that the one that Hailey Bieber uses as well?
Yes.
Okay. That's the one that she kind of made it viral.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's
honestly anything Hailey does with skin specifically, the girl knows skin. Okay, have you seen her skin?
I also love the Medicube toner. They have like toner pads.
I love a toner pad.
Oh, so good. They're just amazing. But the pink salmon gel masks are they're worth the hype. Definitely try it. I think it's a great thing to buy for like a girls' night. To like get all of your friends, like for a bachelorette, to give all of your friends one of them and like I'll do them for a movie night or something. Ugh, I love it.
How long do you leave it on for? Because we left ours on for like hours.
Yeah, you have to leave it on for a while. You have to leave it on until it gets like translucent, which it can take different amount of times. Sometimes when my skin is really dry, it takes a long time, like over an hour.
To soak in.
Yeah, but I leave it on for a while. Like I'll put it on while I'm watching a show, and then at the end of the show, like I'll take it off.
I've been so paranoid about putting stuff on my skin because I've been getting breakouts again, and it's been pissing me off. And I get into these phases where I will not do a single thing. Which probably makes things even worse because I'm like, I don't want a product to break me out. Is it this food? Like I just get weird. But this leads me into my next favorite is that I went and got a facial. And I was telling her about like my breakouts lately and how I have had this one specific zit that has actually been there for 6 weeks. Like it's been months. Ooh. And it's just thick and like, or not thick. That's the most disgusting way to explain a zit, but it's like just deep. It's deep and I can feel that there's something there and it will get painful and it will come to a head. I'll pop it. It will come back the next week, but it's like in the same spot.
Yeah.
Anyway, she is super knowledgeable. She was telling me 100% she thinks it's hormonal based on where it is, everything. And she was like, I swear by this hot cacao mix that I drink every night. She was like, it's by the brand Organifi, and it's a like hot cacao for healthy hormones. That's the point of it. And so she gave me some. Well, I bought it. I'm like, well, she got me.
Yeah, she sold me on it. They were selling it at the store.
Yeah, she was saying, she's like, me and my colleague both swear by it. Like, we really, really like it if you are struggling with the hormonal thing specifically. I was telling her my skin was really good when I was pregnant, when I was doing IVF, and she's like, that kind of proves that it is hormonal. Because obviously your hormones were shifted, and like, even though you would think maybe like, oh, things are going to be out of whack, like maybe it did something to balance them in a way where your skin was good. So if it is in the same location, and anyway, she was kind of solidifying for me that it is hormonal, which is annoying, but also it's like kind of nice to know the key reason. So I'm only on, I just got it like last week, but I feel like it's a really nice thing to just add to your nightly ritual. And if you do struggle with hormonal acne, it's on my favorites list because I'm feeling hope and I feel like it tastes good. It has monk fruit in it. So if you don't like monk fruit, you can put a little honey in it, and I feel like it kind of cancels that flavor out. But it tastes good because I can't do the stuff that's like tastes horrible and is super herby. Like I don't care what the benefits are. It just is not happening. This really does taste like just a little hot chocolate, like a little hot cocoa at night. And yeah, I put a little bit of honey in it, and I'll do it with water and like a splash of almond milk or something. That's what I've been doing. But it's been a nice little part of my ritual. Bonus points, put a face mask on, do a little hot tea. My friend was just telling me that she does spearmint tea a lot at night, and she's like, it's the best ritual. I've been off I have not been doing any type of beverage at night.
Yeah. And
I'm back.
I love a beverage at night to wind down.
In a little mug in your pajama set. Oh,
I've actually, this is not on my list, but I've been thinking a lot about, I've been only getting hot drinks recently because I've been sick. But now I feel like I'm a changed woman. And probably in the summer I'll switch it up. But I've been reading again. I'm bringing up Chinese medicine again. But just like little tips that people will post, like, oh, like, you know, things your Chinese grandmother will tell you that like really work or whatever. And it's like stay away from cold drinks, like especially as a woman, like you need warming drinks. And so I've been getting like hot matcha, hot coffee. Like usually I'm an iced only girl. Like I need it freezing cold. I need the cold foam. I need like everything. And I do feel like whether it's like placebo or not, having a warm drink, I do think it's just better for your system. Like it doesn't shock it. It just is nice and comforting and warming. And I sip it. I'm not like chugging it like a cold drink. And even
it's true. The sipping is part of it because
like a tea,
you can't chug a hot drink. Like it just doesn't feel right.
Yes. Like a hot tea that you can just sip. That's just like, oh, it feels so ritualistic instead of just let me down this because it tastes good and sugary.
Totally. It's giving chic.
Yeah, it's giving chic for sure. I have tea on my vision board for this year because I have like this cute teapot I actually got for what we said, shoot. And it's so cute and it just like sits there. And I started using it for like hot chocolate. And I was like, I need to start actually learning how to make good tea. I actually read a Substack article about how people in London make their tea and how it's different than like Americans and like the right way to, you know, drink tea because spoiler alert, I hate tea. I hate the taste of it usually when it's just, I didn't know how to make it. I just like put the tea bag in and whatever. It was like giving all these tips of like the people in, you know, London don't squeeze their tea bags. They just take it out. They don't like oversteep it. They don't make it super hot, whatever. Very
Lots
fascinating.
Of tips.
Love it. I love that like ritual. I'm going to need that hot cocoa stuff as well.
Yeah.
Cacao.
Yeah. You can try it.
I'm like, I'll take a Hershey's hot cocoa.
Yeah. No,
it's marshmallows at night.
It's nice. I love like I don't know. I feel like I'm a very gray area person with health stuff where like I can't do the like over the top, so healthy, zero sugar, so herby. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like the very granola people who are just like that does not cut it for me because I feel like one of my priorities is thinking that things taste good. Sorry. Like that is something that I enjoy
myself.
Yes. Like I'm not making tea if it doesn't taste good, what am I drinking? It makes no sense. But I do think also sometimes if you start with like a very sugary option, like for matcha, for instance, like I started with like it's like the most milky, sweet matcha you can have. And then I made my way into where now I genuinely like the taste and I can do a lot less sweetener and I still genuinely enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of like that with everything. Like even probably tea. Like at first you maybe sweeten it with a lot of honey and you put cream in it, and then eventually you're just like, I literally like it plain because you've just evolved to that point.
I know. That's why I need like the tips of how to make it enjoyable, because I don't need it to be like the most delicious thing ever, but I do need to enjoy it. Yes. And I do love it to be creamy. So it probably will be mostly just milk.
Yeah.
And some honey and then a little bit of tea. And then I'll just, work backwards. Work my way there.
You ever have chamomile tea?
Yeah.
I love a chamomile tea with like some milk in it and some honey.
Well, love is a strong word. I don't love it, but I do it.
But I tolerate it.
Yeah, but I tolerate it. It's kind of like the raspberry leaf tea.
Hate. Yeah, tried that when I was pregnant. Absolutely awful.
I tried to consume that in every way possible. In a lemonade, as tea,
hate.
Then it's just miserable. So
same. In our household, we eat so many like meat, rice, veggie combos. We'll make a bowl. We'll pick some meat. We'll pick a rice. We'll pick a veggie, throw it together. And that's dinner a lot of nights because it's just like clean, nutritious, healthy, and filling. And we absolutely love ButcherBox. ButcherBox delivers over 100 premium protein options straight to your door, including 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, crate-free pork, wild-caught seafood. For over a decade, ButcherBox has led the industry with meat and seafood that's antibiotic-free, hormone-free, and independently verified. It's the clean, trustworthy protein that you want to be eating, especially at the start of a new year. Every product meets the same rigorous standards, by the way, so whether you're cooking a full-on filet mignon or you're just popping chicken nuggets into the air fryer, it's all quality across the board. And whether you're meal prepping for a strong start to the year, feeding a family with picky preferences, or you're just trying to keep weeknights simple, ButcherBox offers fully customizable plans that fit your routine, your goals, and your schedule. We love ground beef, and we've also been loving steak lately. We do a lot of salmon. All of their meat is such high quality and so good. I have truly been impressed every step of the way using ButcherBox. As a certified B Corp, ButcherBox is committed to doing things right, from how the animals are raised to how their team supports workers and reduces environmental impact. Plus, every box ships free always, and members get access to recipe inspo, tips, and exclusive deals that make every meal easier, healthier, and more enjoyable. As an exclusive offer, new listeners can get their choice between organic ground beef, chicken breast, or ground turkey in every box for a year, plus $20 off when you go to butcherbox.com/whatwesaid. That's right, your choice of organic ground beef, chicken breast, or ground turkey in every box for an entire year, plus $20 off your first box and free shipping always. That's butcherbox.com/whatwesaid. Don't forget to use our link so they know we sent you.
Okay, I'm always steering far from my actual favorites list, but now that we're talking about nightly routines, I have been loving putting my feet up on the wall at night as well. It's so... I don't know the science of it, and I probably should look into it. But also, I started doing this because activations, you guys know we love activations. We had Mimi on our podcast a couple months ago, and it was such a good episode. But one of her activations on there, actually, I think she has a couple, like legs up on the wall activations that you listen to at night. Oh my gosh, it just hits. My legs are on the wall for 10 minutes. I'm listening. She's talking about like being grateful. You're like putting your hand on. It just romanticizes your night routine to, I feel like, do intentional things like that. I was just reading a Substack article about how like princesses in the old days used to have their night routine not to get ready for the next day, but like get ready for nighttime. So I feel like having your beverage, doing a face mask, listening to something like an activations that just kind of like with your legs up on the wall that just lets you get ready for a relaxing night, kind of like closes the day, helps you focus on gratitude and just makes you feel inspired and happy before you go to bed instead of doom scrolling.
No, there's nothing. I need to start listening to them at night because I feel like I mostly have gravitated to just in my head, they give me so much motivation, I feel like, and inspiration.
No, the wind down ones, don't sleep on the wind down ones.
I need to start listening to those because I need help winding down, mama.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I normally listen when I'm like on walks and I'm feeling like, oh, okay, I'm the luckiest girl alive. I'm manifesting my dream life. I fully accredit activations. Okay, not fully. Also some of my own hard work. But I feel like listening to those genuinely shifts like my mindset and what I'm looking for and my reality to where I have felt so like I'm living my dream life lately. Like on a level that I haven't felt in a very long time where I just like feel very, I don't know another word besides like aligned. Like very like empowered to be like, these are my, like I feel very confident in my decisions. Like I'm feeling very excited about these things. I haven't felt that way in so long.
That's amazing.
Could be the postpartum fog lifting as well.
Yeah.
You know, just feeling like myself again.
I love that.
But yeah, if you guys, I think we can link the activations link for you guys because we still have a discount, I believe. And a lot of you guys message us about that episode. So if you want to live your dream life, go listen to that episode because it's a good one.
Put your legs up on the wall with us.
Yes.
At the end of the day, let your blood fall. I think that's what it is. It's like your blood coming because you're on your feet all day. So it's kind of reversing, the blood flow, getting the blood back to your head.
That's so nice. I need to do that.
Okay, the next one, surprise, surprise, is a Substack article that I've listened to and read. On Substack, you can listen to the article and it's not necessarily the author narrating it. It's like, I think maybe it's AI generated. It's like
you can listen to any of them?
I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
If the person allows that feature.
Okay.
So
not AI infiltrating our perfect app.
Yeah, AI is infiltrating, but in a helpful way because then you can kind of listen to it. It's like a podcast.
Yeah.
And it just reads the article for you.
I need to try that.
Turns it into a little, mini
book.
podcast. Okay, the article is called How to Take Care of Your Clothes, a practical guide to a wardrobe that lasts. It's by Kate Zanner. If you guys want to go read it, it's so good. And it's so good, not because it's anything groundbreaking, but because it's a great reminder of actually taking care of the clothes that you have and appreciating the closet that you've curated and spent so much time and money,
Is it like actual care tips of like washing your clothes?
Yes. How to wash them, how to take care of them. Basically, like everyone should learn how to sew a button on because, your favorite jacket, if your button falls off, you probably will never wear it unless you get it fixed or take it to a tailor or something. But if you know how to sew a button on really quick, basically it was reminding me just how to appreciate your clothes that you have. I think it's very easy in the world of fast fashion when trends are in and out and people are like buying cheap clothes and then donating and just getting new ones like as soon as they rip and like and then also the clothes are not very high quality and like the materials are getting thinner and just less reliable and less durable. I think if you start to take care of your clothes and launder them properly, like it was basically covering like how to read the tag and what to do with cottons. Never wash your towels with your clothes. Like even if you get lazy, you should always have your whites that are whites together. Don't mix colors because your whites should be washed on warm, not cold. And like all of these different things, basically what kind of fabrics need to be line dried, which kind of fabrics need to be, And I think that I personally, this is something I want to work on this year is like being better at taking each piece and like putting love and effort into how to take care of them. Because I have like, for example, this Jenny Kane sweater.
Okay, flex.
Yeah. Like it's very expensive, very chic. No, it's a very high quality material. I've had other black sweaters that I'll wash and just kind of throw in and they're synthetic materials. And I just like don't take care of them because I'm like, whatever. And then I don't want to wear them anymore because I'm like, oh, it's pilling, like it's whatever, it's shrunk or like the neck, like it's coming apart, whatever. But this I've worn so many times, I've got my money's worth out of it. And I've just been thinking about that whole concept a lot more. I was kind of what I talked about in my Substack article a little bit of like lounge clothes and like buying things that are durable because the more durable clothes are, the more you'll want to wear them and you'll feel comfortable. Like I just got this white t-shirt. It's from this really cool brand. It's called Sunray. It's you can't find them online. You have to like look at a retailer to like see if you can get them nearby, but they make them with Japanese loop wheels. So there's no seams on the side. I actually wore the t-shirt in last week's episode if you want to see the shirt, but it takes like 2 hours to make one t-shirt because they just like have it on a continuous loop and it's not just, it's made with really high quality materials and each garment is made with love and time and effort and care. And so I think that is like a very big step into like having more, I kind of talked about like sustainable fashion, just like buying better, not buying more, but like buying better. And yeah, I've just been really thinking about that whole concept. And this really like kind of drove it home to me of like, okay, a big missing piece of that, of like not only buying better, but like taking care of those good quality clothes. Cause I had this hanging for a while and that's a no-go. Like you can't be hanging, like it's like getting stretched out. It's like your sweaters that are really, kind of like the shape is not great for hanging because it's going to stretch it out. It's going to like poke it out. Like you want to have it folded somewhere. So anyways, what were you going to say?
I feel like the cycle kind of creates itself. Like when you do buy more durable clothes that are better quality, you want to take care of them more. Like I think if you are buying fast fashion stuff that's cheap, you automatically, whether you realize it or not, care a little bit less about it. Cause it's like, it wasn't expensive. It's not nice. It's going to pill. You're aware of that subconsciously. When you buy like a cashmere sweater, I feel like that too. When we were in New York, I got a vintage cashmere sweater. It's like a J. Crew, black one though. And it's cashmere. So I like, don't just willy nilly, like throw it in the, washing machine. Like I'm very delicate with it. I'm like thinking about it a lot. And I feel that way about a few things that I own, like that sweater, just a few other things that it's like nice material. And I know I can't just do anything with it. And I feel like that kind of creates this cycle of care because it's like, you know what I mean? Which is cool. And it is a hard conversation because it's not always accessible, like, which is so unfortunate. But it also, like, I don't know if you saw Kenzie Burke posting about like her brulee stuff and the reason it's priced the way it is and stuff. But I found that conversation interesting because I think it's so easy to see brands like sustainable fashion brands, even they're charging $400 for a jacket. And you're just like, okay, that's so much money.
Yeah.
But it also makes sense why they are because the materials that they're using and they're actually paying for
labor,
true labor. And they're, like she was saying, the denim jackets are double denim line. So it's double the denim. Like basically she's not cutting costs and it's made in the US. So she's not outsourcing it and making it cheap. Like there's so many things to add to that conversation where it's like some of these brands that do charge a lot, all I'm saying is that it like makes sense that they do, and it's skewed our perception when we can get something off Amazon for $10. Like it just, that's why we think like that's so crazy. It's like, well, for what they're making and for the materials that they're using, it's actually not that crazy, but we're used to just buying dupes, So that's why it seems crazy because it's like, well, I can get that exact thing for $20. Well, no, it's not the same at all. And the labor and all of it is different, but
No, for sure. And I do think I talked about this in my Substack article I just wrote as well. Substack.com/ChelseyJade. No, I'm kidding. But the thrifting also is a great way to find great high quality material clothes. You just have to like have an eye for it. Like if you go to Goodwill or you go to a thrift shop, you can find
you have to look at the tags.
Yeah, you can find 100% cotton sweaters, t-shirts. You can find cashmere, you can find alpaca, like you can find all these good materials.
Silk, wool.
Yes. You just have to look at the tag. It just takes a little bit of extra time. And I think too, it's like if you are going to buy one pair of pants, like your one pair of comfy pants or something like that, if you're used to being like, well, I want 10 options to wear, then you want them to be cheaper. But if you're like, I need one pair of pants that I can wear in my garden, whatever, that I can always wear when I go outside. And like it's okay to outfit repeat, and they're going to wear well. You can wear them for years to come. And you're just buying one. It's actually the same as if you bought like 10 different pairs. You're like, well, I want a bunch of different options. So like, I need them to be cheap. It's like, well, if you're just buying one, it could actually equal out the cost of buying 10 different ones.
Totally.
So it just depends. And there's different ways to get it. Obviously, if you want it new with sustainable brands, they are definitely more expensive, but there is a reason why they're more expensive. And I think that there are a lot of brands that charge a lot of money for synthetic materials, where it's like, it's just a piece of crap and
actual
it's so
plastic.
expensive.
Yeah. And so expensive.
Anyways, I love that article. You guys should go.
The one you wrote?
Yeah. I'm like, anyways, I found this author. She's really amazing and inspired. No, the laundry.
Yeah. I like
article.
that. I need to read it.
It's just really good reminder to take care of your things. I think just in general, having taking better care of your things. I was thinking about how like our parents and our grandparents, like sometimes I'll clown them for almost taking too good care of things where they like preserve things to the max. You're like, dude,
I know.
You don't need to save that. Or you don't need whatever. Which, I think there's a balance.
There's a happy medium for sure.
But I think in a world of like consuming so much and everything's just so readily available to you, it causes you to not take as good care because you can get another one or you can replace it, whatever. And so I think if you just have a better mindset about like, okay, these are my things and I'm going to take care of them to, just like extend the lifespan of them, I think it's just better. I think it's better for you mentally. Like more than anything else, It's great for the environment, whatever. But it's great for you mentally as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. Send me the article.
Okay.
Send me the link. My last and final favorite of February is, drum roll please, Wuthering Heights. Oh, wow. Ever since we saw the movie, my free page has been flooded with a bunch of different content about this, the book, the movie. So for context, I have never read the book, didn't even know what the story was about, had no context going into the movie, genuinely, other than I knew Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi would be in it, and I heard that the visuals were amazing, okay? And that really was my context and perspective going into the movie. I also was scared that it was 2 hours and 15 minutes because we know I get sleepy during movies, and I was scared I was going to be bored to tears because sometimes I hate old movies set in these old
Period
times. I'm like,
pieces.
can you move on or like move along? It's like so slow moving, which probably speaks to my attention span. But sometimes I just get so bored with those types of films. So I also hadn't seen a lot of discourse about it. I didn't know if people liked it or didn't like it. I knew it got kind of bad ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, like 59%.
It did?
I was like, oh, it must not be like amazing. I haven't stopped thinking about it since I saw it.
Same.
I thought that, so again, I'm coming from the perspective of never reading the book, so that wasn't a factor to me of like, oh, how closely does it follow the book? Is it a good adaptation? Like, that part of it was not a factor. And I just thought visually, like there were certain visual moments in that movie where I was like, I could watch that part alone, like just put that on repeat and I will watch that sequence of scenes.
Like, actually, can you please?
Yeah. Asks the guy to start it over. Actually 500 times. Like the visuals were just so stunning, and I've actually been on such a Charlie XCX kick lately. Like I'm just obsessed with her and her music.
That album, I've not stopped listening.
No, but I've been listening to Brat. Like I've just been listening to her in general before this movie. And then when I heard that she was doing the soundtrack, it was like extra selling me on going to see it because I'm like, I'm obsessed with her too. The combination, like there's this one scene where I can't even remember exactly what she says, but Catherine, Margot Robbie in the movie, she like throws herself down dramatically, and it immediately, like right when she hits the floor, it goes into this really cinematic song. Yeah. And like that is just replaying in my mind. Like I can't get over just the visuals, the music, the two hottest people alive. Like him
riding on his horse at the end, like that scene with the music, so cinematic, like
insane.
Oh, when he's standing there behind her and like, okay, spoiler alert.
Major spoiler alert if you're talking about the very end.
No, when he's standing there, that'd be a little crazy.
Yeah.
When he's standing behind, like she turns around and he's in the fog.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I could not get over that scene. And also when he's on his horse with the sunset, everything about him. I'm like, when he is on the screen, when he's on his horse and it's the sunset.
Yeah.
And he's like about to leave.
No, that one was insane.
Oh my gosh. With like the music and how they appear and like how. Oh my gosh. It's so good.
The outfits.
Shattering like glass.
Oh, I am so deeply obsessed.
Of my heart.
Oh,
that song.
My
It's
gosh,
just
that song.
Nick has been like, can you turn your volume down? Because I'll be like on TikTok. It's like the next video is like shattering like glass is an edit, and then the next one it's like shattering like glass.
I just sent Chelsey a TikTok that's like, it's like when Catherine sees Heathcliff in the fog or whatever. It's like the Michaela video, just audio. I am getting a divorce.
You guys are going to have to sit down for this. Oh. Let it soak in.
Let it soak in. I am getting a divorce.
That video also is one of my favorites.
Michaela's?
For many reasons.
She truly becomes a meme without trying.
Yes.
Like, it's unreal.
Sit down for this one.
You're going to want to be sitting down for this.
You're going to want to be sitting down for this.
Yeah,
I just love that.
I actually love her. Yeah. Just, I'm getting a divorce. Yeah. Take it in. Like,
take it in.
Take it in. It's so funny.
You guys want us to be sitting down for this. Like, that is so iconic.
No, it's so
I'm going to do that like with any little announcement I have. Everyone, please take a seat. You're going to want to brace yourself for this. I just posted on my Instagram story.
I just posted a sponsored reel. Please go like it. No, anyway, that movie just, I saw a video come up on my YouTube page from the Chick Flicks. Did you see that thing I sent?
No.
It was like a screenshot of the three older ladies and they were in their car. It just said Wuthering Heights review, and it was kind of like trending. They have this account, you guys, these older women. I haven't deep dove on this, but they are iconic. It's these older women who started this YouTube channel. I think it's called the Chick Flicks.
Obsessed.
They go to movies and review them. And they, in this video, they're like, oh, our friend's making, like one of our friends is inside making a reservation for us right now. We just saw Wuthering Heights. We're going to talk about it. It's like only 7 minutes long. And they're like, at one point she's like, we're going to eat and then we're going to go see another movie. And people are like,
Obsessed.
if this is not my future.
No, obsessed.
Obsessed. And one of the girls in the back, like just silent in the back for the whole thing. And they're like, what do you think, Cheryl? Like, I can't remember her name, and she's like, huh? And they just all talk about it. They all hated the movie, by the way. They hated it. They're like, they talk about it because they probably all read the book. I will say some of the discourse that I've seen is that it essentially erased a lot of the main themes and points of the book. And if people are really, like connected to that, then I could see how just making this like a toxic, obsessed love story kind of like erases the point, So I would see that. I could see that. And again, I'm not coming from that. Like I never read it, so I don't know. But when I've been seeing that, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense that it would be like, okay, kind of like just rewrote history in a way. It's like you're just making this into a random with like two huge hot actors. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But so I get that. But what was I just gonna say? They were like, what were they saying about it? They basically were just
he
like,
was too hot.
No, they were just like, I wouldn't see it again. Like, yeah, not something I'm into. Like, just I was laughing. I need to watch more of their movie reviews. I wonder if that one just popped off or if they have like a big YouTube channel. I don't know.
That's hilarious. I love that.
I know. I need to, if that's not us, like.
No, that needs to be us.
It needs to be us. I'm going to look it up to see how many like subscribers they have and what their name is so I can direct you guys there accurately instead of always just,
finding it for yourself.
Flick Chicks, Wuthering Heights movie review. Hi, everyone. It's Linda, Michelle, and Karen. That's what the beginning is. I'm deeply obsessed.
I need to watch their other ones as well.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, they have, let me see. It's so funny, too, because it's like Gen Z is in their comment. They're like, love these divas. Like, and the woman like replies. She's like, thank you for watching. Like, it's just so wholesome.
Oh, I love that.
I know. Why is it not letting me look at it?
I found this, while you're looking for that, I found this TikTok account. It's like someone's mom. And she like loves fashion and she just like made an account and she was like, she only has like a couple videos and I want to sob. Like,
no, I'm going to cry.
She's the cutest, most chic. Like, she's like, hi everybody, I'm on this app. Like, my daughter told me I should share more about my outfit. So I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing today. And she like goes over like her outfits. She dresses so cute and chic. And then one of her videos, you can tell her daughter's like behind the camera, like helping her. She's like, okay, I got this top from, and she like kind of messed up. She's like, oh gosh, like start it over or something. I want to sob my eyes out.
It's everything.
I don't know why I want to cry whenever I see that. I'm just like, I love that so much. Like, I just love how.
It's so wholesome.
The passions just don't, they just, how am I trying to say this? They don't transcend age. What am I trying to say? Like, your passions are your passions no matter your age.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love when a daughter like helps a mom just be fabulous on the internet. I'm actually going to sob my eyes out because they've been making movie reviews for months and they get like 200 views.
Oh, and that one just popped
and that one just popped off and I love that.
Gosh.
And they uploaded another one. Wrong movie review uploaded. So sorry is the title. I need to step in as their social media manager.
No, but that's magic.
No, it is magic.
Imagine they start doing clickbait titles. Let's not ruin them.
No, this is just everything. I loved them. Just like, they're like Karen back there disassociating and they like reply. They're like, haha. Like, it's just so funny. I love.
That's amazing.
Anyway, yeah, loved it though. I also could see how a different generation would not like it though. Like, do we just love it because it's Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie? Yeah.
But the visuals were so cool. Mm-hmm. The colors were so cool. I love period pieces, like in general. The problem with me is like I could never get a letterbox because I would give 5 stars to every movie. I'm just like, well done. I can tell they worked really hard And I'm sure they had a blast on set. And that's really all that matters now, doesn't it? Like, they tried their best. And I enjoyed watching it. Like, I've never met a movie I just, like, didn't enjoy.
I think I wish I could be more like that because I think I just get bored. I think my attention span is so fried that it has to, like, keep me constantly stimulated.
Yeah.
Maybe with age that's changing because I feel like I've been enjoying movies more lately and not running
it's a
away
muscle.
from them.
You have to train it, I think, for movies. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Just one day you'll get there. Just kidding.
Thank you.
I don't like watch movies all the time either, but I just usually enjoy them.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not like a cinephile.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what does that mean?
Like a snob base. I mean, that's not how they would describe it, but like somebody who's just obsessed. And who is kind of.
And that can be fun, but it can also be insufferable when someone's just like picking apart every nuance of something. It's like, okay, was it fun? Did it keep you entertained or not?
Yeah.
I mean, I get that's their passion.
Yeah.
And their niche interest. I love that for them. But I'm genuinely about to go down a rabbit hole of these flick chicks though and like watch all their movie reviews.
Yeah, I love that.
Because like I must know all their thoughts. And I love that they're posting on YouTube.
Yeah, I love that.
You know, they're just going for it. And
I hope they make millions.
Same.
And then I hope they don't get canceled.
I hope they pop off.
I hope it doesn't ruin their mental health.
I
hope it doesn't get to their head.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't break them apart. People love to pit women against women.
They start being like, Karen's making a snooty face. Their next movie review, they all have like Botox and filler. Trying to just grasp onto their youth. No, they're icons and we absolutely love them.
Fabulous.
Well, I love doing this
I had more
episode.
on my list. Like I could do these episodes every 5 seconds.
Same. Glad we're doing them
every
monthly
5
now.
seconds is a little crazy. It was so cringe, actually. Every 5 seconds, like thousands. It's giving at the cashier when. What did I say to them?
I thought that was Abby.
Abby did it, and then I did it. And I called her. I was like, I just did exactly what you just
said.
Abby did it, but she's like
500 million or something.
Yeah, he's like, wow, these are really on sale. Like she's checking out like some chips. He's like, they're on sale for like $3. She's like, yes, usually they're like millions of dollars. And he's like, okay. It's like obviously not millions. You could have just said 10 or something.
Yeah,
really but I've done that too. Point. Yeah, I'm like I have like hundreds of thousands of them. When in reality I have 2. Anyways,
you know, sometimes it's called cinema. It's called
it's called comedy.
Yeah, it's called performance art. Like look it up.
It's called improv.
Exactly.
You should try it sometime.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for listening. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts, is there another place that people get their podcasts other than Spotify and Apple? I would love to know. I
have no clue.
Yeah. Well, wherever you get your podcasts, thank you guys so much for listening. If you want to be a part of any of our upcoming episodes, go to our Instagram. It's at What We Said Podcast. Follow along. We'll post updates, and we got some exciting stuff up our sleeves. We love you so much, and
that's what we said. Goodbye.